relaxing. Hi everyone. It's been quite a while since I've posted anything, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I got kind of in a funk. I got kind of, I wasn't depressed or anything. I just was like, I don't know, in a rut. Maybe that's a better word. In a funky rut. I don't know. Life happens, right? Life happens. So, yeah, so, okay, so I'm just going to do, like, this is going to be an update post, so, just trying to gather my thoughts. Should have done that before I turned the camera on. Yes, I realize this. So we finished 7th grade. Dave finished, did great. I've got a few papers left to grade and get his final grades in, but he did fine. And isn't it funny, because I think I've told just about everybody this, but isn't it funny how, as a homeschool mom, if you're a homeschooler, you know, as a homeschool mom, midway through the year you think you're behind. At least it's always been my thing. Midway through the year I'm like, oh my gosh, we're halfway through the year and we've got hardly nothing done, it seems like, right? Because things happen, you know, just sicknesses and family, just things happen. Life happens. Life doesn't stop because you're homeschooling. So, halfway through the year, of course, I thought I was terribly behind and spent the rest of the half of the year thinking I was trying to catch up, and guess what? I wasn't even behind. I was fine. I went through, oh no, it's fine. Sorry, I thought I saw a crack in the lens of the camera. So I went through what he had left of the curriculum that I bought. And lo and behold, he done more than my expectations, you know, with the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, I thought, this is what we'll do this year. Because some of it I bought, I was kind of trying to be smart about it and buying for, you know, this year and 7th and 8th grade what I could. Trying to be a little smarter. He's my last homeschooler. He's my last child. I don't need, you know, I just don't need a big lot of stuff. You know, it's just him, just for this grade, and then I'm going to get rid of it because I don't need, you know, I don't need it for anybody else. So I'm trying to be smart, and like they had a lot of last year 7th and 8th grade things, and so I bought those type of things, and so we almost finished the grammar workbook, and that was supposed to be for 2 years. It was supposed to supplement for what he was doing online, and then have a few worksheets just to concrete. He's a kid, he needs to see it and write it down, and then he gets it in his head and he like knows it and he's good. It's like, I don't know, that's just what he needs. So we need worksheets, not like overkill on worksheets, but we need some worksheets. But really, we overkill with the grammar worksheets because he don't have that many left for next year, but that's fine because his grammar program will be more than enough and we'll finish those few worksheets and everything will be grand. But here I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Not so much. Math, same thing. We got through just about everything I wanted to get through. I was going to try, we have just a little bit left of decimal and percents, and so I was going to try and finish them through the summer. And my thought on that is I will need to refresh them when we come back in 8th grade because some of the concepts he's just learned. Now he's been doing decimals and percents since like, gosh, I think they even started in 1st or 2nd grade. I can't remember. But you know, after they get the initial addition, subtraction down, they start giving them problems with decimals and percentages and, you know, fractions and all that stuff, but just a few simple ones, you know. So this year he really learned a lot about all of it. But my thought on that was I'm going to leave what little bit I have left, and that's probably what we'll start with next year as a refresher course in decimals and percents. And also I left a fractions test, and we're going to go over all of the, operations or, how to do the different fractions. 'Cause I really forgot how many different ways, how subtraction and addition and multiplication and division, and, you just kind of forget about all the different ways that you do your fractions. So we'll do that, the decimals and percents, and then we'll get into, more operating, I think it's called operating, I can't remember what it's called now, it says it in the book, but anyway, more pre-algebra stuff for next year is what he'll be doing, pre-algebra. So anyway, this may be a long video, I might have to do a two-parter on this video, I'm not sure yet, but I'm inside, it's actually beautiful, it's June, I don't even know what day it is, it's June 13th. And I'm inside because it's getting ready. I didn't even know it. Beautiful outside. Well, it was extremely hot out there when I went out, but it was beautiful out there. I didn't realize it was supposed to rain today. So we got like really dark clouds overhead and it's thundering out there. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're getting ready to have a storm. I didn't even realize it. Yep. So anyway, so I'm inside because I would have done this outside because it's way prettier out there. And also the people next door to us are getting their roof redone, so, be really noisy and stuff out there. It's more quieter in here. And also the animals are in here, and they're just adorably laying around with me. Okay, sorry about that brief interruption there. I was talking about showing you my animals lounging and got a phone call. But anyway, so I'm back. So I was trying to give you a brief update here. So like I said, we're done with 7th grade. He's done great. He did great. The curriculum I picked out this year was really good for him, worked really well. He read tons of books. I think I'm going to do a separate video, like a end of the year review, and let you know a little more in depth what worked and maybe what didn't work. Sorry about all the ums. I'm just trying to think as I'm going on here. So that's happened. Done with school. Nothing real exciting's happened. Oh, I know what's happened. As you guys know, a while back, my middle son moved in with us. Things didn't go well with a roommate. So he moved in into our basement with all of his stuff. I don't even know if I've been smiling on this video. Not, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to think, and I'm concentrating really hard. I'm kind of scatterbrained. So anyway. So all his stuff was in the basement, and I actually have a pretty good sized basement, and it was very crowded and cramped down there, but we love our children, and at this point in time it wasn't really his fault. He lost his house, so we couldn't just turn him out on the street or what have you, so we let him live in the basement for a little bit. And I'm just I think that's, and I hate to say this, but I think that was part of the problem. I felt so cramped with all of his stuff downstairs. It just kind of put me in a funk. I don't know. It's not the only reason why. Sometimes, life just, like I said before, life happens and you just feel, And so, see, scatterbrained, completely scattered. I'm trying to think of too many things at one time. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does this. So, there's thunder. Anyway, so that happened. I'll show you the basement. I was showing you I actually remembered to put my dinner on. We're going to have some chicken and some veggies, maybe some rice, I don't know. But anyway, let's go down here, and right here was where all of his stuff was. Just this whole thing all the way out to about right here was just all his stuff, and it just really crowded and it was hard. And now look how big and open it is. And so what I plan to do, this is this area technically, I don't even know if I flash it on myself there. So this area technically it was my laundry room. So I had my laundry room here, and that white table over there I had right here to fold clothes on. So that's basically, it was my laundry room, and then this part was like my craft room. But the only problem with it is I as you can see, tons of junk gets stored there. But I never did crafts over there because it's like stuck in a corner, and I just didn't like to sit over there and do crafts. So what I would do is I bring whatever I need at my table in the middle of the basement here, and I do crafts here. This is where I do my crafts. So my plan this summer is, David no longer uses this desk, but it makes a really good shelf. So I'm going to utilize all these nooks and crannies as a shelf for homeschool stuff. And then I'm going to clean this shelf out because I'm sure we just have like tons of stuff in there we don't even need anymore. All this stuff, I'm going to clean all these drawers out. I'm going to clean this shelf up, clean all this out, and I got another little shelf that just goes in the corner I'm going to put out. This shelf, I've cleaned it out not too long ago, and it's all our books that we like to read and stuff, so I probably won't do much with that. I'll probably go through this again just to make sure it doesn't have a bunch of stuff in it. And then I'm going to go through this shelf, and I like have nothing in the drawers down here. Nothing. Maybe a box or two. So I'm going to really utilize that space, clean this up. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to clean all of this up and off and find somewhere for my sewing machine to sit. I have one of the older Cricut little machine things. I like to scrapbook. Well, I used to like to scrapbook. I haven't scrapbooked in quite a while, but wouldn't mind getting back into it. So just, you know, all this is craft sewing, start of a Goodwill pile. So I'm just going to clean this entire table off, fold the legs down. My husband said we'll probably like put it in the shed or find somewhere for it to lean up against somewhere, because it's still a really good, strong, sturdy table, and I don't want to get rid of it because, you know, we could use it for family get-togethers, what have you. This will probably stay here. Not a big deal for me for it to be over here. It's still close to the washer and dryer, just a couple steps over, so that's not a big deal. And this is much better here. We got, for Christmas, my husband and I bought each other to share this weight bench, and it used to be right smack in the middle here, and it was horrible because there was no room to move around. So it's much better over here, and my thought is, after I clean that space out, we have a treadmill that's just kind of, this was the only place we could find to put it when we bought it, because our basement is just, you know, already the way we did. So I'm going to move this treadmill. My plan is to move it over where that table is. And so this will turn into the laundry workout room. And then what I'll do is I always do crafts over here. So this will be the school office craft room. Plus, you know, this is our big table we use for family get-togethers. So it's kind of an extension of a dining room. And then, of course, we still got the pool table will never be moved. That thing is heavy. And we still have our family room downstairs. So that's my plan, and I'm so happy about it. And I think that maybe what has given me that extra little oomph to start doing things again is I have a plan for something here. So, told you about my middle son moving out. David's done with 7th grade. And, you know, I think that's it. You know, life's just been going on. We've been trucking along, you know, cleaning the house, making dinner, Um, went to the movies a couple times. That's something fun we did. We went to get a snack. Say hi. The rare appearance of David. So we went for the end of the year, end of the school year celebration. A couple years ago we were able to take him to Kings Island, and we're just not able to do that this year. And so what I did is we just went and watched a movie. We got a cheap movie theater out here. It's called Cinemark, or it's referred to as Movies 8. And on Tuesdays, movies are $1.75. And so if you bring like $20 with you, they have a big large popcorn and 2 large drinks, and you get a refill on the popcorn and the drinks for almost $20. I think it's like $19 or something like that. So for about what, $24, $25, a little less maybe, we got to go see a movie and have popcorn and soda, and it was really nice and good. And we saw Smurfs, the Lost Village. It was really cute. We really liked it. So I think that's all for today. Good little update. I'm going to try to, I have a lot of videos that I did. I don't know if I completed them. I don't know what's going on with them. I'm going to go through my computer. I'm going to try to go through it this week and see what videos I got, and maybe just make like one, like little clips here and there, or I don't know. There may be some good videos on there. I don't even know. Like I said, I just kind of stopped, and like I just got in a funk, and that's what happened. So anyways, don't really have anything else to say. I really cannot think of it. So I will sign off, and I'll say see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you want. You know, tell me what you guys have been up to. Share with your friends. And soon I'm going to be ordering David's 8th grade school books. So I know for sure I'm going to do a year in review in 7th grade, so you'll definitely want to catch that one. And also I'm going to do, of course, a curriculum haul, I guess, or what we're doing for 8th grade and the 2017-2018 school year. Yep. So those are 2 videos I know that I'll be getting out. The review, hopefully soon after this video. Maybe some older videos that I've recorded and forgot about after that. And then probably in July, I will be getting out the new 8th grade curriculum. So, alright, I'll sign off and say goodbye, friends. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Couldn't get my camera to turn off.